Welcome back. So let's start adding some content to our header. The site header is typically used for navigation between pages. So, in other words, we want to have links set up in our header so that when the user clicks one of these links, we take them to one of our other pages. For our portfolio site, let's add links to two other pages. We will set up the links first, then we will create the other HTML pages where our links will point to. First, let's change the P tag to read, "This is my home page." You will see why by the end of this video. So, on a HTML page, links to other pages are defined using the A or anchor tag. That looks like this. As you might notice, we have added something called href when declaring the A tag. href is called a tag attribute. Some tags have tag-specific attributes that you must provide, along with the tag as shown here. You will see more examples of this as we add more tags in practice. Rather than going through every tag with every attribute in turn, you will learn in context as we develop our site, and hopefully this will be far more helpful to you doing it in practice. But for now, you can see that the A tag must contain an attribute called href. This attribute allows us to define the location and name of the HTML page to point to. For the href attribute in this A tag, we will reference another HTML page called about HTML, like this. Now, the curious among you will be wondering why we have referenced a page that does not exist. Well, let's create it. To do this, simply right-click index.html and click copy, then right-click again and click paste. This will create a copy of index.html in your current directory. Right-click the new file and rename it about.html. Now, open the about.html file, and in the file change the text between the P tags to read, "This is my about page," like this. This will make sense very soon. If we now go back to index.html and then we run without debugging, you will see that our P tag is displayed, but hang on, there's no sign of our A tag that we just added. This is because the href attribute does not contain anything that is visible to the user. It simply contains a reference to the location of the linked page. Keep your browser open for now. Back in the index.html file, if we now add the word about between the start and end tag of our A tag, then just refresh the browser, you will see that the word about appears at the top of the page, and it is underlined to look like a link that you would see on a website. Click the link and you should see the page change, and this is visible because the P tag changes to read, "This is my about page," as we added on our about.html page. You will also see the page referenced in your browser window. Okay, success. But what if we want to navigate back to the home page? Well, in our about.html page, you guessed it, we could change our A tag to link to index.html. Let's do that. Let's also add the text home between the start and end tags of our A tag. So if you refresh the browser again, the word home should appear at the top of the screen. Let's click it, and this should take you back to index.html. And we can see that that's worked because the text between the P tags once again reads, "This is my home page," and we can see a reference to index.html in the browser window. Now you can see how the A tag works. I've got just a little homework for you. Could you set up your index.html and about.html pages so they both have a link to about, home, and a brand new page that you will create called projects? I will show you my solution in the next video. Bye for now.